A verb can be described as transitive or intransitive based on whether or not it requires an object to express a complete sentence. A transitive verb is one that makes sense only if it exerts its action on an object. An intransitive verb will make sense without an object. Some verbs can be used both ways. So, transitive verbs demand objects, and without an object to affect the sentence that the transitive verb inhabits will not be complete, like bring coffee please. In this sentence, the verb bring is transitive, its object is coffee, the thing that is being brought. Without an object of some kind, this verb cannot function. Here are some more examples of transitive verbs and their objects. The girls carry water to their village. One through the ball. Could you phone the neighbors? She loves rainbows. Each of the verbs in these sentences has an object that completes the verb's action. If the objects were taken out, the results would be illogical. An intransitive verb is the opposite of a transitive verb. It doesn't require an object to act upon, such as they jumped, the dog ran, she sang, a light was shining. None of these verbs requires an object for the sentence to make sense, and all of them can end a sentence. Some imperative forms of verbs can even make comprehensible one-word sentences, like run, sing. A number of English verbs can only be intransitive, that is, they will never make sense paired with an object. Two examples of these intransitive only verbs are arrive and die. You can't arrive something, and you certainly can't die something. Many verbs, however, can be both transitive and intransitive, and they are classified depending on how they are used in a sentence. For example, urged by others, she sang, intransitive. She sang the national anthem at the game, transitive. Phrasal verbs can also be classified as transitive and intransitive. For instance, he decided to give up meat to lower his cholesterol, transitive. I hope he doesn't give up, intransitive. To recap, transitive verbs or phrasal verbs take an object to complete a thought, and intransitive verbs or phrasal verbs do not need an object to convey meaningful sentences.